Hi, everybody from Nelsonville-York High School. Welcome to the Buckeye softball broadcast and pregame show presented by C&J Tax and Financial Services and Fred Wolfe Automotive. It is April the 22nd, 2026, and we have the Nelsonville-York Buckeyes hosting the Trimble Tomcats. Our director is Joe Higgins, Lukas Neville on camera, and I'm Jim McCumber here on the Nelsonville Media Company.
Another nice day for baseball, softball. Today's softball, Jim.
Yep, these two teams met earlier in the season over at Trimble, and Trimble won that game 5-4. That was on March the 30th, and if I remember right, my old memory, I believe the Buckeyes were up 4-2 going to Trimble's last at bat, and Trimble put up a 3-spot to get the victory. So it was an exciting game the last time.
As you said, Lukas Neville out there on camera, and we want to welcome into the broadcast booth, if you will, our makeshift booth. He's a senior at Tri-County Career Center in the New Media Plus program. He's a senior baseball player for the Nelsonville-York Buckeyes, a pitcher, a second baseman, I believe, this year. And you can also hear him on the Morning Sports Report on WAIS WSEO Radio, 107.7 to 770 AM. Zach Richardson joins the show.
It's nice to be here.
It's great to have you. About ready to get this game underway. Buckeyes coming in 3-9 overall. Trimble 7-6. Pitcher for the Buckeyes will be Lily Gura, and the pitcher for the Tomcats will be Jessa Davis. Two sophomores going at it here today on the mound.
Jim, you mentioned off the air before we started that the Buckeyes lineup's a little bit different due to an injury.
Yes, Veda Stalter. It sounds like she will not be playing in this game at all. She has an injury, and
so Nelsonville-York will have to compensate for that. But this is a really young team that, a lot of different players have been trying to find their way, and then when somebody goes out, it just gives yet another opportunity.
Leading it off for the Tomcats will be Olivia Portier.
These two teams, like in every sport, know each other very well.
And we're ready to go. The first pitch of the game is a called strike.
Check out the Fred Wolfe Automotive replay for the first time for the strike call. Right down in there.
Gura with the pitch to Portier. She fouls it back to the screen, and Gura quickly ahead 0-2. Olivia Portier at the plate for the Tomcats to lead off this game. She's down 0-2. Gura with the pitch. And that hit her, so she'll head on down to first base.
I was watching her warm up, and a lot of pitches kept trailing to the inside like that to the right-handed batters, and there it was on that play.
Up now for the Tomcats, Ava Richards. And that's fouled back here by us, out of play.
Got to make that play, Zach. That was within, 5-6 feet?
Maybe a little farther. I had to reach over.
You need to dive in that gravel out there.
Exactly. The bunt foul over the top of that. That's not easy to do over the top of this fence they have.
Portier heads on down to second and gets the steal. 1-1 the count to Ava Richards. Nobody out, and a runner at second for Trimble. The pitch, and that's fouled, tipped, I believe. 1-2. Maybe not.
They're going to
Maybe
say
it's
it
a
wasn't.
swing and a miss, so the runner will get third. And that's low and outside, 2-2. Tomcats with Olivia Portier over at third base, nobody out. Ava Richards at the plate, 2-2 count. Lily Gura with the pitch and a swing and a miss. So one down for the Tomcats.
Wolfe Automotive instant replay, you'll see strike three.
And now batting is Olivia Kessler. Gura with the pitch.
Good
And a
pitch.
swing and a miss.
Had some heat on that one. Don't really want to show the replay here because it'll slow it down. But that had some speed to it.
And that one's hit down the first base line, and it will fall foul. So 0-2 is the count on Olivia Kessler. Gura with the 0-2 pitch, and that's strike three call.
Nicely done. See here on the replay. Called strike three.
So 2 down now. Trimble with a runner at third. Up to the plate is Jessa Davis. Takes outside, ball one. You can tell it's a little windy here at Nelsonville-York High School. Throw down to third, and the run's going to score.
Yeah. Mishandled at third base and on the catch and got by, and what could have been a pickle ends up being a run.
So Trimble leads 1-0 here in the top of the first. 2 down, nobody on now. Again, Jessa Davis at the plate. 2-0 count on her. Girl with a 2-0, and that's 3-0. And
Looked like it was going to go outside, but it caught the corner.
Three-one pitch and a swing and a miss. Count is full.
Good battle back there by Gura.
Lily Gura throwing a lot of strikes here in the first inning. 3-2 pitch and a swing and a miss. So that'll do it for the Tomcats in the top of the first, but they do put a run on the board. And as we head to the home half of the first inning, Trimble leading 1-0.
C&J Tax and Financial Services has served Nelsonville and the surrounding area for more than 5 decades, with local professionals dedicated to your individual, business, and corporate needs. We also specialize in payroll and bookkeeping services with the experience and expertise you can trust.
We are locally owned. Our focus is on service, and we treat you like family.
Fred Wolfe Automotive in Nelsonville is a great place to find quality vehicles at great prices. The family-owned dealership offers a wide selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs, from dependable daily drivers to rugged pickups and everything in between. At Fred Wolfe Automotive, you're treated like a member of the family with honest service and a commitment to the local community. Stop by the lot on Chestnut Street or browse online and find your next ride today.
I'm Dave Loge with Loge Insurance in Nelsonville. Serving clients in Southeast Ohio, I can help you with your Medicare Advantage plan and Medicare Supplement Plan questions and choices. If you're new to Medicare, or if you have questions on your current plan, give me a call. I'm here to help. 753-3376. There's no cost to you for your consultation. The insurance company pays me, not you. Give me a call today. 753-3376.
Welcome back to this Buckeye softball broadcast presented by C&J Tax and Financial Services. Buckeyes ready to bat for the first time this evening. Trimble up 1-0. Leading it off for Nelsonville-York will be Lily Gura. Again, Jessa Davis on the mound for the Tomcats. Delivers the first pitch and a swing and a miss.
It's a great pitch there by Davis. You know, you don't really see a lot of left-handed pitchers, I feel like, in softball out there. So it's definitely something different for Gura.
Gura hits that one towards right field, and that will be caught by the Tomcats for the first out. That was Kylie Russell out there in right field for Trimble. Paige Hartman will now bat for the Buckeyes. Davis with the pitch, and that's a ball.
Good eye there by Hoffman, seeing the low and away pitch.
And a swing and a miss. Count evens at 1-1. Jessa Davis with the 1-1 and a swing and a miss. 1-2.
She went with that elevation pitch after going low a few times. Got Hoffman kind of swinging at a higher up pitch.
And that's high. 2-2 the count. One out, nobody on for the Buckeyes here in the bottom of the first. And a swing and a miss, and Paige Hartman goes down on strikes. Ava Nungester will now hit for the Buckeyes with 2 down, nobody on. And that's outside, ball 1. And a shot just over the pitcher. Second baseman trying to get it, but I don't think she would have had a play on Ava even if she stopped it. So Ava Nungester on with the Buckeyes' first base hit. And Haley Corner will now hit for the Buckeyes.
It was a good attempt by the second baseman there. I think it definitely helped the potential playmaking is the fact that the second baseman is a lefty, which you don't see often.
And that's fouled back to the screen, 0-1. Ava Nungester going, and she's in there. So Ava Nungester gets into scoring position, 2 down. 1-1 to count to Haley Corner. Again, Jessa Davis on the mound for the Tomcats. She delivers the pitch, and that's hit foul out of play down the first base line. So Jessa Davis ahead, 1-2 on Haley Corner. And a swing and a miss. So that'll do it for the Buckeyes in the first inning. After 1 inning of play, Trimble 1, the Buckeyes 0.
C&J Tax and Financial Services has served Nelsonville and the surrounding area for more than 5 decades with local professionals dedicated to your individual, business, and corporate needs. They also specialize in payroll and bookkeeping services with the experience and expertise you can trust. Locally owned with a focus on community service, they treat you like family. Call C&J Tax and Financial Services at 740-753-2903. Fred Wolfe Automotive in Nelsonville is a great place to find quality vehicles at great prices. The family-owned dealership offers a wide selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs, from dependable daily drivers to rugged pickups and everything in between. At Fred Wolfe Automotive, you're treated like a member of the family with honest service and a commitment to the local community. Stop by the lot on Chestnut Street or browse online and find your next ride today. Protect what matters with Loge Insurance in Nelsonville, your local trusted agency for home, auto, health, life, and business coverage. Loge Insurance helps families and businesses across the area find the right policies at the right price. You'll find reliable coverage with top carriers and real peace of mind with Loge Insurance. Stop in at the office at 130 West Washington Street or call 740-753-3376.
Daisy Harvey will lead off the second inning for the Tomcats, and that pitch is outside, ball one.
Tomcats scored 1 in the first. Buckeyes scoreless as of yet.
Swing and a miss. Count evens at 1-1. And a swing and a miss. 1-2. Daisy Harvey at the plate for Trimble, leading off the top of the second. Lily Gurr ahead, 1-2. And a swing and a miss. The strikeout.
Yeah, good high pitch there.
Now batting for the Tomcats, Brooklyn Burdette. Brooklyn Burdette, the shortstop for the Tomcats. And that one's fouled out of play.
Oh, that caught one. Zach, as a pitcher yourself, talk about the importance and the strategy of changing someone's eye level, throwing low, throwing high, mixing it up a bit.
Well, it's definitely the easiest way to generate a strikeout pitch. If you start off higher and then switch to lower, it throws off their depth perception.
And that's a ball, 1-1.
Yeah, if you get used to seeing it in one spot, or even in that area, and then all of a sudden things change, you can react, right? Even if it isn't a strike, maybe swing at it.
Yep.
1-1 pitch is high, 2-1. Brooklyn Burdette at the plate for the Tomcats. Lily Girl on the mound for the Buckeyes. One down, nobody on. Top of the second, Trimble up 1-0. And that one is hit towards the left side. And Ava Nungester with the catch for the Buckeyes. Lakin Smathers will now bat for the Tomcats. 2 out, nobody on. Gura with the pitch, and that's high and outside, ball 1. One-oh pitch. And a swing and a miss, 1-1. Gura with a 1-1. And it's 2-1.
Gura seemed to disagree with that ball call there.
I think she wanted the corner. It was close.
It was close.
2-1 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Count evens at 2-2.
Gura's done a great job at mixing up the speed of her pitches in this game. She'll get someone behind, and then the very next pitch, she has them swinging early.
2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. That'll do it for the Tomcats in the top half of the second. They lead the Buckeyes 1-0.
Looking for a place to call home? Farmers Bank offers competitive real estate loans with decisions made locally in Nelsonville. Their team is local, which means they know the community and will help you find the best loan for your new home. Whether you're buying your first home or refinancing, Farmers Bank is here to guide you through every step of the process. When you look good, you feel good, so bring out your best at Attitudes & Company in Nelsonville. From bold color and stylish cuts to nails, brows, and all the extras, Attitudes is your go-to salon. Whether it's a quick trim or a whole new vibe, their experienced stylists make sure you leave feeling confident and refreshed. Walk in or book ahead. It's more than a salon. It's Attitudes. Visit on the Nelsonville Square or call 740-753-4434. For honest, dependable auto care, take your vehicle to P&J Auto Service Center in Bookdale. Their certified techs handle everything from routine maintenance to major repairs, brakes, engines, suspensions, diagnostics, and more. Customers count on P&J for straight answers, fair prices, and work done right the first time.
Charlie Russell leading off the bottom of the second for the Buckeyes. Takes ball 1. 1-0 pitch, and that's a strike. 1-1. Jessa Davis with the pitch, and that's fouled down the first base line, out of play. 1-2 the count. One-two count on Charlie Russell, and that's strike 3 call. So 1 down for the Buckeyes, and Orr Swisher will bat.
Start off a good pitcher's duel right now.
He's definitely a good pitcher's duel. A lot of strikeouts.
And that's a strike. A 1 pitch is low and outside, ball 1.
Got a good view of that on our camera. Ball bounced right up in front of it.
Did you teach that camera to duck a little bit?
Yeah, well, it didn't. It moved a little too much.
Ground ball, and that's a base hit for Orr Swisher. So the Buckeyes with a runner at first and 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Tomcats leading 1-0. Cam Jolly will now hit. And strike 1. Jessa Davis with a pitch and a ground ball foul down the first base line. So Jessa Davis quickly ahead of Cam Jolly, 0-2. No-2 pitch, that's fouled off. First baseman for the Tomcats giving chase, Ava Richards.
It's a great battle here by Jolly.
No-2 pitch, and that's popped up. And the catcher makes a play for the Tomcats, Daisy Harvey.
Nicely done.
Oh, pardon me, that's Rebecca Patton.
And not always the
I can't even
easiest.
read my own writing. I was looking at number 20. I thought it was 10, but
Not always the easiest play to make when it goes straight up as a catcher. You got to take that mask and go find it.
and that's a strike. McKinley Nungesser at the plate for the Buckeyes. 2 down, the runner at first. And there's a shot towards right field, and that will be caught by the right fielder of the Tomcats. That was Kylie Russell. So at the end of 2, Trimble leads the Buckeyes 1-0.
If you're stuck on the roadside, call the team that shows up fast. Doc's Towing. Whether it's a breakdown, a dead battery, a flat tire, or a late night, why won't this start moment, Doc's Towing is ready 24/7 with reliable, professional service. They handle cars, trucks, and light-duty towing with the care your vehicle deserves. Save the number, Doc's Towing, 740-753-2227, the help you can count on when you need it the most. C&J Tax and Financial Services has served Nelsonville and the surrounding area for more than 5 decades with local professionals dedicated to your individual, business, and corporate needs. They also specialize in payroll and bookkeeping services with the experience and expertise you can trust. Locally owned with a focus on community service, they treat you like family. Call C&J Tax and Financial Services at 740-753-2903. Fred Wolfe Automotive in Nelsonville is a great place to find quality vehicles at great prices. The family-owned dealership offers a wide selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs. From dependable daily drivers to rugged pickups and everything in between, At Fred Wolfe Automotive, you're treated like a member of the family with honest service and a commitment to the local community. Stop by the lot on Chestnut Street or browse online and find your next ride today.
So we're now in the third inning here in this softball game at Nelsonville-York. The Tomcats and the Buckeyes. Rebecca Patton will lead it off for Trimble here in the top of the third. Lily Gura on the mound for the Buckeyes. And a swing and a miss.
Great opening pitch by Gura there. Definitely a high and tight fastball style pitch to get the swing.
And a swing and a miss. 0-2 is the count. And a swing and a miss. So one out in the inning for the Tomcats, and Rylan Fouts will now hit.
Caught on the high heat. How many strikeouts does Gura have now?
6.
That's pretty good.
Swing and a miss, 0-1 the count.
We're in the third inning. So she's got 6 of the 7 outs recorded.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. In fact, you can only do one better, so it's really good.
Strike 2 call, 0-2 the count on Rylan Fouts. Gura with the 0-2, and that's fouled off. Rylan Fouts hangs in there.
Yep, got a piece of it.
Gura with a pitch. And a ground ball foul down the third base line. One nothing Tomcats here in the top of the third. Rylan Fouts at the plate. And that's
Ooh.
fouled off.
Look out. Went after her teammates in the dugout. These softball fields, the size of them, they don't give you much time to move.
And that one's fouled off. Rylan Fouts hanging in there.
Yeah.
Good battle by Fouts.
Still 0-2 the count. One down, nobody on for the Tomcats. Top of the third. And that's ball 1, 1-2.
Good job by Fouts, because that was a hard one to lay off. It was pretty close. It was inside, but good eye.
Gura with the pitch, and that's fouled back to the screen. Count remains at 1-2. And a swing and a miss. So 2 down for Trimble, and back to the top of the order. Olivia Portier will now hit.
Looks like most of the Buckeyes team forgot how many outs they were.
Yeah, they started running in, but they've gotten used to it with the way Gura's pitching right now.
Olivia Portier was hit by a pitch to begin the game. Ground ball to Cam Jolly. She snags it, throws to first, and that's the final out of the top of the third. We head to the bottom of the third. Trimble leading 1-0.
C&J Tax and Financial Services has served Nelsonville and the surrounding area for more than 5 decades, with local professionals dedicated to your individual, business, and corporate needs. We also specialize in payroll and bookkeeping services with the experience and expertise you can trust.
We are locally owned. Our focus is on service, and we treat you like family.
Fred Wolfe Automotive in Nelsonville is a great place to find quality vehicles at great prices. The family-owned dealership offers a wide selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs, from dependable daily drivers to rugged pickups and everything in between. At Fred Wolfe Automotive, you're treated like a member of the family with honest service and a commitment to the local community. Stop by the lot on Chestnut Street or browse online and find your next ride today.
Back here on the C&J Tax and Financial Services broadcast of the Buckeyes and the Tomcats. Nelsonville-York batting in the bottom of the third. And at the plate, Emmeline O'Neill. She fouls it off on the first pitch.
It's a great swing by O'Neill, but she's at a disadvantage here doing the lefty-lefty matchup.
Davis with the pitch, and that's high and outside. 1-1 the count. For the Tomcats. The two sophomores are dealing here today. Back to the top of the order, Lily Gurr at the plate, and she hits one towards right center, and the right fielder makes the catch. Again, that's Kylie Russell. So 2 down now here in the third inning, and Paige Hartman at the plate. Jessa Davis with a pitch, and that's strike one call. Tomcats leading 1-0 here in the bottom of the third. And a shot towards right field. That a fall for a base hit for Paige Hartman. So 2-out single by Paige Hartman, and that will bring Ava Nungester to the plate.
That was a great swing there by the freshman. Was able to push it to the right side, get a little bloop single.
Ava Nungester had a base hit first time up. And that's a ball. No pitch. That gets away, and Paige Hartman will head on over to second base.
Nungester has a runner in scoring position here. Base hit could tie up the game.
2-0 the count on Ava Nungester. And a shot up the middle. It is fielded by the shortstop through to first. And the runner coming to the plate, and she is out. So the Tomcats hold on to that 1-0 lead after 3 innings of play here at Nelsonville-York.
Protect what matters with Loge Insurance in Nelsonville, your local trusted agency for home, auto, health, life, and business coverage. Loge Insurance helps families and businesses across the area find the right policies at the right price. You'll find reliable coverage with top carriers and real peace of mind with Loge Insurance. Stop in at the office at 130 West Washington Street or call 740-753-3376. Looking for a place to call home? Farmers Bank offers competitive real estate loans with decisions made locally in Nelsonville. Their team is local, which means they know the community and will help you find the best loan for your new home. Whether you're buying your first home or refinancing, Farmers Bank is here to guide you through every step of the process. And when you look good, you feel good, so bring out your best at Attitudes and Company in Nelsonville. From bold color and stylish cuts to nails, brows, and all the extras, Attitudes is your go-to salon. Whether it's a quick trim or a whole new vibe, their experienced stylists make sure you leave feeling confident and refreshed. Walk in or book ahead. It's more than a salon. It's Attitudes. Visit the Nelsonville Square or call 740-753-4434. And here in Nelsonville, their prom is going to be held Saturday. So if you haven't made an appointment for Attitudes, you might want to get in there as soon as you can because they're going to fill it pretty quick with that going on.
Ready for the top of the fourth inning. Leading it off for the Tomcats, Ava Richards. Trimble leading 1-0. Tomcats defeated the Buckeyes by 1 run in the earlier meeting, and right now they lead 1-0. It looks like this is going to be another good one. Swing and a miss.
Both Gurr and Davis have stayed on the plate. They're high and low is what their shots, but they're not. Neither you see them going wild left or right very much.
And a swing and a miss. 0-2 the count. This game's moving right along.
Well, both teams, again, the pitchers are on, but both batters are being aggressive to it, too.
0-2 pitch, and that's fouled off. Ava Richards gets a piece of it to stay alive. Yeah, when these pitchers are throwing strikes, you know you better be up there ready to hit.
Yep.
Oh, 2 pitch, and a swing and a miss. 1 down for the Tomcats. Olivia Kassler will now bat.
Just dealing. Fred Wolfe Automotive replay on the strike 3.
First pitch, a swing and a miss. And that's fouled back to the screen, 0-2.
Zach has got to help, too. Zach Richardson joining us on commentary, pitcher and second baseman for Nelsonville-York's baseball team. When you are a pitcher and you are throwing strikes, to get that rhythm, and then you can just throw the next one and throw the next one and not have to think or overthink.
That one's high and outside, 1-2.
It definitely is like that. Like, you find that rhythm, you find I call it the motion you need, your arm slot, your release, your stride. You figure all that out when doing it multiple times.
2-2 the count.
And both these pitchers here today seem to be in that motion for sure.
They definitely are.
2-2 to Olivia Kassler, and a swing and a miss. 2 down for Trimble. Jessa Davis will now bat.
Battle of the pitchers here.
Yep. They've been battling on the hill too, and now they're gonna on the circle. Now they're battling the plate.
And a ground ball up the middle. Cam Jolly makes a stop, but does not have a play at first, so that'll be a base hit for Jessa Davis.
Great hustle by Jolly, though. Was able to get the ball before it left the infield.
And I have that as Trimble's first hit of the game.
I think it is, yeah. Because earlier it was an error, and then they scored on an error. Not a bad throw that time. It almost caught there right as the runner did.
So Jessa Davis gets to second. On the steal, Daisy Harvey at the plate. Swing and a miss.
I got that wrong. She didn't get on base on an error. She got on the hit batter.
Yep.
That's when she got on base, and then scored on the error.
1-1 to count, and a swing and a miss. 1-2.
It's a great job by Gurr out there, not letting the runner on second get to her head. She's able to focus on the batter and be up ahead here.
And that will be a swing and a miss, and it's 3 down for the Tomcats. They still lead the Buckeyes 1-0 as we head to the home half of the 4th inning.
C&J Tax and Financial Services has served Nelsonville and the surrounding area for more than 5 decades, with local professionals dedicated to your individual, business, and corporate needs. We also specialize in payroll and bookkeeping services with the experience and expertise you can trust.
We are locally owned. Our focus is on service, and we treat you like family.
Fred Wolfe Automotive in Nelsonville is a great place to find quality vehicles at great prices. The family-owned dealership offers a wide selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs, from dependable daily drivers to rugged pickups and everything in between. At Fred Wolfe Automotive, you're treated like a member of the family with honest service and a commitment to the local community. Stop by the lot on Chestnut Street or browse online and find your next ride today.
And welcome back to this Buckeye softball broadcast presented by C&J Tax and Financial Services. Buckeyes batting in the bottom of the fourth. Haley Corner at the plate and a swing and a miss. And that's high, 1-1. Guro with
Made the catch in the collision, and everybody looks to be okay.
Seemed to be some miscommunication between the pitcher and catcher there.
Everybody looks all right, though.
1 out. Charlie Russell at the plate. Swing and a miss.
One 0 the score here in the fourth inning.
And that's high. 1-1 to count. Charlie Russell at the plate. And a shot up the middle.
And he got through.
And that will be a base hit for Charlie Russell.
Tried to throw that change up, Zach.
She did try to throw that change up, get the timing off but Russell was ready there. Was able to put it right up the middle.
Yeah, that was a good adjustment because she started her swing and then realized it was a change and waited and then swung through the rest.
A hit
Poke
like
it
that.
through.
A hit like that is the pitcher's like worst feeling
Yeah.
because it's right there.
First pitch is high to Aura Swisher. Buckeyes with a runner at first, 1 out. Trimble leading 1-0 here in the bottom of the fourth.
Buckeyes had a base run in the last inning, but stranded it.
And 2-0 outside. Aura Swisher had a base hit first time up. Two-0. And that's high. 3-0 the count to Aura Swisher.
Swisher's definitely had some good amount of time to learn the zone for this umpire back there at catcher for the Buckeyes.
And that's a strike. 3-1 to count. Of course, this one has to be right down Broadway to take a swing at it. And a shot.
Off the first baseman.
So we're Swisher safe at first.
The ball
and
gets loose.
over at third base, but the runners
yeah.
will not advance. So the Buckeyes with 2 on and 1 out. Cam Jolly will now hit. She popped out to the catcher first time up. First and second for the Buckeyes. And a bunt, that's foul.
The Tomcats are going to be ready for a bunt here from Jolly.
Yeah.
So if you're Coach Richards and Coach Osborne, do you switch it up?
A little bit of strategy going on here.
Yep, cat and mouse. They know that you know that I know that you know.
Jessa Davis on the mound with the pitch, and it's high.
Nice snag by the catcher there.
Rebecca Patton.
Oh, that ball was almost to us, and she grabbed it.
And a ground ball towards second base. And Cam Jolly's going to be safe.
All loaded up.
So the Buckeyes have them loaded with 1 out, and McKinley Nungester will hit. She flied out to right field, first time up.
Well, fly out here would be serviceable too.
And will be, you get that sacrifice fly, tying the game.
Sure, she's looking for more, though.
Jessa Davis with a pitch, and that's strike one call. And a ground ball to second. Play over at first. The run scores.
It does.
And the game is tied at 1 apiece. 2 down now for the Buckeyes with runners at second and third.
It's a RBI there for Nungester as well on the ground out.
Yep.
Emmeline O'Neill at the plate for the Buckeyes.
She had a bloop single in her last at bat, correct?
She took strike 3
She took
her
strike
first time
three.
up.
All right.
Couple of bucks on the pond
Yes.
for the softball team.
Of course, if Emmeline would get a hit, at least one would score, if not 2.
Yep.
Game tied at 1 apiece now here in the bottom of the 4th. First pitch is a ball, 1-0. Jessa Davis, and that's low, 2-0. Two-0 pitch, and that's a strike, 2-1.
Yep, right in there. Davis continues to pitch aggressively.
And that's high and outside, 3-1.
Let's see what O'Neill decides here. Get the green light or take and make it full. Or a walk.
3-1. And a hit right back to Jessa Davis. She'll throw to first. And that'll do it for the Buckeyes, but Nelsonville-York ties the game at 1 apiece at the end of 4.
I'm with Dave Loge of Loge Insurance here in Nelsonville. And Dave, is there a Medicare Advantage plan that's ending?
There are often changes and adjustments each year to Medicare Advantage plans. Do not panic. If you need to make a change or would like a review, give me a call and together we'll review your options.
And how much is the review?
No cost. The insurance company pays me, not you.
Call 753-3376 to schedule your plan review.
C&J Tax and Financial Services has served Nelsonville and the surrounding area for more than 5 decades with local professionals dedicated to your individual, business, and corporate needs. We also specialize in payroll and bookkeeping services with the experience and expertise you can trust.
We are locally owned. Our focus is on service, and we treat you like family.
Fred Wolfe Automotive in Nelsonville is a great place to find quality vehicles at great prices. The family-owned dealership offers a wide selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs, from dependable daily drivers to rugged pickups and everything in between. At Fred Wolfe Automotive, you're treated like a member of the family with honest service and a commitment to the local community. Stop by the lot on Chestnut Street or browse online and find your next ride today.
Back here at Nelsonville-York, on this C&J Tax and Financial Services broadcast, the Buckeyes and the Tomcats. That one's popped up on the infield, and Ora Swisher, and it hits the ground. Nice try by Ora Swisher. We saw her make a few of those catches in our last broadcast. It's a strike one on Brooklyn Burdett. She leads off for Trimble here in the top of the 5th.
That's the good news, is missed the catch, but it was foul territory.
And that's a strike.
Ura is dealing today.
We got to get a radar out here to measure her speed.
Her and Davis both, they are pitching extremely well in this 1-1 ball game here in the top of the 5th.
And that's popped up. Paige Hartman coming over, but that lands on top of the Buckeye dugout, out of play.
And you got to jump for that, right?
You got to make an attempt.
Yeah. Jump on top of the dugout and make the catch. Come on now. Hartman's just a freshman, though. Sophomore year, she'll jump up there and get it.
Yeah.
She'll have to put on your Superman shirt to do that.
We got capes. We'll give them out.
0-2 the count. Pitch, and that's outside, 1-2. Brooklyn Burdette at the plate for the Tomcats.
It was a great take there by Burdette. It was right on that outside corner, but she was able to see it was just a little too far.
And a ground ball, and that's a base hit up the middle for Brooklyn Burdette. So Trimble gets the leadoff hitter on here in the top of the 5th. And now batting is Lakin Smathers. Game tied at 1 apiece, top of the 5th inning. It's been a pitcher's duel between Lily Gura and Jessa Davis. And a steal for Brooklyn Burdette. Strike one is called. The ball gets away, and now they get her in a rundown, but
she gets back.
Burdette gets back to second for Trimble.
It's a pretty short pickle there.
0-1 to count to Lakin Smathers.
Smart play what she did there. They get back as quick as she could.
And that's strike 2. So Lily Gura quickly ahead 0-2. And that will be strike 3. So one down for Trimble with a runner at second, and Rebecca Patton will bat. Swing and a miss. Oh, 0-1 the count to Rebecca Patton. And a swing and a miss, 0-2. Lily Gura with the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. 2 down for the Tomcats. And Rylan Fouts will now come to the plate for Trimble.
Really good pitch there as it took a little bit off and it had some up and down movement to it. Not much you're going to do with that as a hitter.
And that one's hit foul in foul territory.
Well, they say it went fair. Nope, went foul. You're right.
So foul ball, 0-1 the count.
At the end of the last batter, we didn't mention it, but Gura had a great heads-up play, tried to get a pickoff move over at second base.
Rylan Fouts at the plate, 0-1 to count. And that's fouled back, 0-2. Gura with the 0-2 pitch. And that's fouled off.
She did this before in one of her bats. Just kept fouling off and fouling off, staying alive.
Two outs. A runner at second for the Tomcats. 0-2 pitch. And that's strike 3. So we go to the home half of the 5th. Game tied at 1 apiece.
Fred Wolfe Automotive Instant Replay. Frozen on strike 3.
I'm with David Loge of Loge Insurance based in Nelsonville. Dave, can you help with Medicare Advantage plans or Medicare Supplement plans?
Yes, I can. We can meet at my office, over the phone, and if needed, I can come to you. I'm local and live in the area that I serve.
How much do you charge for a consultation?
No cost to you. The insurance company pays me, not you. Together, we will review your needs and options available to you.
C&J Tax and Financial Services has served Nelsonville and the surrounding area for more than 5 decades, with local professionals dedicated to your individual, business, and corporate needs. We also specialize in payroll and bookkeeping services with the experience and expertise you can trust.
We are locally owned. Our focus is on service, and we treat you like family.
Back here on this C&J Tax and Financial Services broadcast of the Buckeyes and the Tomcats, Lily Gura at the plate. And pitching-wise, Lily Gura now with 13 strikeouts through 5 innings.
Baker's dozen.
Ball 2.
At the plate, she's hit the ball hard twice. Both of them flew out to right field, but both of them were pretty good, well hit.
And that's ball 3.
This might be the first 3-0 count we've seen all day from either pitcher. I think I remember 3-1 once, but.
And that's a strike.
And there's your 3-1 count.
There you go. I mean, that's how well these pitchers have been dealing from the circle.
3-1 pitch, and that's strike 2.
Battling back.
Full count now on the leadoff hitter here in the 5th for the Buckeyes, Lily Gura. And
Wow.
that's strike 3 call.
Great job by Davis.
Coming back from 3-0 is definitely no easy task, but she did it in 3 straight pitches.
Yeah.
Paige Hartman out the plate for the Buckeyes. She is 1 for 2 with a base hit, and that's fouled back.
That's where I thought about putting the camera. Right where she just hit it. So
You made a good decision.
yeah, well, it got a little clipped earlier. That would have gotten it directly on it.
1-1 the count. Nobody on, 1 down for the Buckeyes here in the bottom of the 5th. Paige Hartman at the plate, and that's popped up out of play. Lands on the Buckeye dugout
I'm
down the
just
third
saying,
baseline.
Just jump up there and grab it. I don't understand.
That one rolled all the way down the hill behind us.
Yep. Cars parked that way too. They thought they were safe.
And
Change
that's
up.
outside. Jessa Davis. And a shot, and that'll be a base hit. That'll go to the fence. Paige Hartman heading towards second, and she'll be in with a 1-out stand-up double.
That was a hot shot.
The freshman putting on a hitting
Yes,
clinic
she did.
today for the Buckeyes.
I tell you, in the few broadcasts we've done so far of the softball team, Paige Hartman's played really well.
Yeah, she's going to be a good one for the Buckeyes. Just a freshman, as you guys said. And when you've got Ava Nungester behind you, get on base, you might get in too.
And that's a strike. 0-1 to Ava Nungester. 1 down, runner at second for the Buckeyes. Game tied at 1 here in the bottom of the 5th. And that's outside, 1-1. Jessa Davis with the 1-1 pitch and a swing and a miss by Ava Nungester.
Took something off that one a little bit too, but not quite as much as that earlier change.
1-2 the count on Ava Nungester. Pitch and a swing and a miss. 2 down for the Buckeyes, and now hitting will be the Buckeyes' Haley Kerner.
Big at bat here for Kerner.
Yeah.
Chance to hit the go-ahead run.
Change places would be nice.
And that's fouled back.
Good cut.
Just trying that out there. Seemed to be in that right center field gap.
Yet in previous games that we've seen her, she swings a good bat for the Buckeyes.
Yep.
Now batting cleanup. And that's low, 1-1. Two down, Buckeyes with a runner at second. And a shot towards right field. And the
again.
right fielder made the catch. I believe that's still out there, Kylie Russell. So we head to the sixth inning. This game's tied at 1 apiece.
For honest, dependable auto care, take your vehicle to P&J Auto Service Center in Bookville. Their certified techs handle everything from routine maintenance to major repairs. Brakes, engines, diagnostics, suspension, and more. Customers count on P&J for straight answers, fair prices, and work done right the first time. Keep your vehicle running strong. Stop by P&J Auto Service Center at 5091 State Route 78 or call 740-753-4149. If you're stuck on the roadside, call the team that shows up fast. Doc's Towing. Whether it's a breakdown, a dead battery, a flat tire, or a late night, why won't this start? Doc's Towing is ready 24/7 with reliable professional service. They handle cars, trucks, and light-duty towing with the care your vehicle deserves. Save the number, Doc's Towing, 740-753-2227, the help you can count on when you need it the most.
Tomcats with the top of the order here. 1, 2, 3 coming up here in the top of the sixth.
I was going to say the help that the batters need right now is one of these pitchers to stop doing so well. These pitchers are absolutely dealing. Lily Gura and Davis for Trimble, nice job so far here in the sixth inning, 1-1 game.
Olivia Portier at the plate. She grounded out to second last time up. Ball one.
Showed bunt, pulled it back.
And that's a foul ball, 1-1.
Another bunt, this time went foul though.
Both the corners, pitcher and catcher, were ready for the bunt there.
Yeah, Swisher had it, and Trimble lucked out there that it didn't go forward.
Pitch. Bunt out in front of the plate. Lily Gura throws to first, and they get the out.
Great play by Gura.
Can't blame the Tomcats for trying. Get something different, try and get on base.
Well, that's how the Tomcats got their first run, was Olivia Portier manufacturing it, got on a hit. She got hit to start the game, got on base, and ended up scoring without a hit.
Bit of a run-up swing that time.
Ava Richards at the plate. She fouls it off. 0-2 now the count.
I'm wondering if she might have been trying to go for a drag bunt first and then decided to pull up a swing.
Richards had a great head-up play for the Tomcats a few innings ago, preventing a run. See if she's able to get on base to help hopefully add a run for the Tomcats.
And a swing and a miss. So 2 down now for the Tomcats, and Olivia Kessler will hit.
The K count continues for Gura.
Swing and a miss. And a shot to the gap. Nice play by the Buckeyes left fielder out there. It was Charlie Russell getting over there to cut that one off and holding Olivia Kessler to a single.
First pitch up and away. Ball one.
And we're back to the pitcher battle here.
Jessa Davis at the plate. She had a base hit last time up. 2 out, runner at first for the Tomcats. Game tied at 1 here in the top of the 6th. Swing and a miss. And that's outside and low. Two pitchers going at it here. Lily Gura against Jessa Davis. That's fouled back. Good old backstop. I think that one would have had me right in the forehead.
I think so. That was headed your way.
2-2 pitch. And that's outside. Full count.
What a battle.
Jessa Davis at the plate. 2-2 count. Gura with the pitch, and that's high and inside. The runner will head on down to second base, Olivia Kassler. Jessa Davis now on first. And Daisy Harvey will be batting for the Tomcats. First and second. 2 down. Game tied at 1, top of the 6th. And that's a strike. The 1 pitch, and that's fouled off and lands right on top of our canopy here. It's a good thing you put that up.
That's right. I don't know. That one may have been a catch for one of you.
Or a knot on
If
the
it had
head.
not been up.
I have my glove in my bag behind
I'm just
me.
saying, one of you got to make that catch if we hadn't had the canopy.
0-2 count.
Took away your moment of glory.
And that's a ball. The runners will move up. 1-2 the count on Daisy Harvey. If she can get a single, they'll at least score 1 and possibly 2. 2 down, runners at second and third. Pitch, and that's hit out of play. Foul ball. Daisy Harvey hanging in there, 1-2 the count. Gura with the pitch, and that's high. 2-2. Two-two pitch, and a swing and a miss. 15 strikeouts now for Lily Gura. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning. We're tied at 1 apiece.
C&J Tax and Financial Services has served Nelsonville and the surrounding area for more than 5 decades, with local professionals dedicated to your individual, business, and corporate needs. We also specialize in payroll and bookkeeping services with the experience and expertise you can trust.
We are locally owned. Our focus is on service, and we treat you like family.
Fred Wolfe Automotive in Nelsonville is a great place to find quality vehicles at great prices. The family-owned dealership offers a wide selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs, from dependable daily drivers to rugged pickups and everything in between. At Fred Wolfe Automotive, you're treated like a member of the family with honest service and a commitment to the local community. Stop by the lot on Chestnut Street or browse online and find your next ride today.
Welcome back to this Buckeye softball broadcast presented by C&J Tax and Financial Services. Charlie Russell at the plate for the Buckeyes to lead off the bottom of the 6th. Strike 1 call. Jessa Davis remains on the mound for the Tomcats. Pitch, and that's fouled back, 0-2 the count. And a pop up to the second baseman, and she pulls it in for Trimble. That was Rylan Fouts. One down for the Buckeyes.
Wind may have been a factor to that pop out there to the second base. If you reduce the wind, that could be a bloop single.
Cora Swisher now at the plate for the Buckeyes. She's 2 for 2. And a shot over the shortstop. She's 3 for 3. Tomcats get it in quickly. Holds Ora Swisher to a 1-out single. Now batting for the Buckeyes, Cam Jolly. And a bunt. Jetsa Davis throws to first. They get the out. She does advance the runner over to second on the bunt.
It was a great bunt there by Jolly. They get the out of one, but they now have a runner in scoring position.
So 2 down for the Buckeyes, but as Zach mentioned, the Buckeyes with a runner at second in scoring position, and a slow ground ball by McKinley Nungaster, and they throw her out at first. So we head to the 7th inning. This game remains tied at 1 apiece.
I'm with David Loge of Loge Insurance based in Nelsonville. Dave, can you help with Medicare Advantage plans or Medicare Supplement plans?
Yes, I can. We can meet at my office, over the phone, and if needed, I can come to you. I'm local and live in the area that I serve.
How much do you charge for a consultation?
No cost to you. The insurance company pays me, not you. Together, we will review your needs and options available to you.
C&J Tax and Financial Services has served Nelsonville and the surrounding area for more than 5 decades, with local professionals dedicated to your individual, business, and corporate needs. We also specialize in payroll and bookkeeping services with the experience and expertise you can trust.
We are locally owned. Our focus is on service, and we treat you like family.
Fred Wolfe Automotive in Nelsonville is a great place to find quality vehicles at great prices. The family-owned dealership offers a wide selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs, from dependable daily drivers to rugged pickups and everything in between. At Fred Wolfe Automotive, you're treated like a member of the family with honest service and a commitment to the local community. Stop by the lot on Chestnut Street or browse online and find your next ride today.
Welcome back to this C&J Tax and Financial Services broadcast of the Nelsonville-York Buckeyes, the Trimble Tomcats in softball action. Brooklyn Burdett leads off the top of the 7th for Trimble. She fouls the first pitch off. Brooklyn Burdett 1 for 2 with a base hit. Had a base hit the last time up. Oh, 1 pitch. 1-1.
What a game we've had today.
Well, like we were talking, this game's flying along, but yet we might be here a while. We might play 9 or 10 innings.
Sure. The way these pitchers are throwing and keeping the batters aggressive too. All it takes is one. Or one more than the other team, I should say.
2-1 to count, and that's fouled back to the screen. 2-2.
Great swings here from Burdett there.
2-2 the count. Brooklyn Burdett at the plate, and that's ball 3.
It dropped at the last minute, or it dropped, and I think she wanted to do it at the last minute, but it must have fell early outside the strike zone.
So full count. And that's strike 3 call.
Came back to get her.
That's the pitch he was looking for last time.
So 1 out, nobody on for the Tomcats here in the top of the 7th, and Lakin Smathers now to the plate. First pitch, and that's popped up towards right field. Emmeline O'Neill over. And it's a foul ball.
She made an effort at it. They kept carrying over.
She went sliding for the catch.
A 1 count on Lakin Smathers. And that's a ball, 1-1. Ligura remains on the mound for the Buckeyes. 1-1 pitch. And that's high and outside, 2-1. And a swing and a miss. Count evens at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on for the Tomcats. We're tied at 1, top of the 7th. Here at Nelsonville-York High School. 2-2 pitch and a swing and a miss. So 2 down. Coming to the plate, Rebecca Patton. And that's fouled back, strike 1.
Gura definitely going to attack the zone here to try to get this third out as quick as possible.
0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's quickly 0-2.
Change speeds.
To the count on Rebecca Patton. That's a ball, 1-2.
Great take there by Patton.
One-two pitch and a shot. That's a base hit over the third baseman. So with 2 out, Rebecca Patton with a base hit. She's on first. And batting will be Rylan Fouts. Gura with a pitch, and that's fouled off down the third base line. Strike 1.
Fouts has battled with Gura in every at-bat she's had today.
Yeah, absolutely. Thrown her a lot of pitches.
Oh, 1 to count, 2 down. Tomcats with a runner at first. And a shot, and that will be a foul ball. 0-2 the count. Head coach Dennis Osborne heads out to the mound. Tomcats 2 down here, top of the 7th. Game tied at 1. They have a runner at first.
Little confab here. And it could be just to kind of settle Gura down a little bit. They've starting to hit the ball pretty hard here. And they've been going foul, fortunately, but they've been hitting the ball hard. So it just may be a, hey, let's just lock in, and you're doing great. Keep going.
And maybe give her just a little rest.
Yeah.
Definitely is to give her a little rest. I've been in these scenarios where you pitch for a long time and you need that 15 seconds of the coach just saying random stuff to you.
0-2 the count on Rylan Fouts. Gura with the 0-2. And a shot towards Cam Jolly. Throws to first, and they get the out.
Wow.
Good play by Cam Jolly and Haley Kerner. For the Buckeyes, we head to the bottom of the 7th. This game's tied at 1.
C&J Tax and Financial Services has served Nelsonville and the surrounding area for more than 5 decades, with local professionals dedicated to your individual, business, and corporate needs. We also specialize in payroll and bookkeeping services with the experience and expertise you can trust.
We are locally owned. Our focus is on service, and we treat you like family.
I'm with Dave Loge of Loge Insurance here in Nelsonville. And Dave, is there a Medicare Advantage plan that's ending?
There are often changes and adjustments each year to Medicare Advantage plans. Do not panic. If you need to make a change or would like a review, give me a call and together we'll review your options.
And how much is the review?
No cost. The insurance company pays me, not you.
Call 753-3376 to schedule your plan review.
Fred Wolfe Automotive in Nelsonville is a great place to find quality vehicles at great prices. The family-owned dealership offers a wide selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs, from dependable daily drivers to rugged pickups and everything in between. At Fred Wolfe Automotive, you're treated like a member of the family with honest service and a commitment to the local community. Stop by the lot on Chestnut Street or browse online and find your next ride today.
Welcome back to this Buckeye softball broadcast presented by C&J Tax and Financial Services. Emmeline O'Neill will lead it off for the Buckeyes in the bottom of the 7th. The game's tied at 1. Of course, if the Buckeyes can get a run across, they will win this game. Tomcats trying to hold them and take it to extra innings.
First pitch rolled in there for ball 1. O'Neill was trying to work her way on any way she can. Buckeyes need a base runner before they can get a score.
Swing and a miss. Count evens at 1-1. Jessa Davis on the mound. And a shot towards center field. Center fielder drops back and makes the catch. Nice hit by Emmeline O'Neill.
Yes, she did. She put a charge in it.
That was Olivia Portier out in center field making that catch.
The heartbreaker there for O'Neill.
Showed some power, though.
Back to the top of the order for the Buckeyes, Lily Gura.
Gura's hit the ball hard a couple times today, but outs on them.
Both of them to right field. 1-0 pitch. It's 2-0. You got Paige Hartman, who's been swinging a hot bat, waiting on deck. And that's a strike, 2-1.
If you're the Buckeyes, you want Gura on here so Hartman can hopefully bring her around.
2-1 pitch. And the count evens at 2-2.
Staying on that outside corner.
It's a tough pitch to hit there.
Jessa Davis with a 2-2, and that's fouled out of play.
Good battle here by Gura.
Well, this is the key at bat. 2-2 with 1 out. 7th inning, tied 1-1.
And a shot towards right field.
Right to her again.
And the catch is made once again.
Russell barely had to move out there in right field.
Kylie Russell. So 2 down, nobody on for the Buckeyes, and Paige Hartman will hit. Paige Hartman, 2 for 3. She has a single and a double. And that's a ball. 1-0 pitch. Strike one call. One pitch. And a shot up the middle, and that will be a base hit for Paige Hartman. So she has 2 singles and a double today.
Yeah, she's hit the ball well for sure. And now Ava Nungester with a chance to potentially drive in the winning run. She can hit it somewhere far.
Buckeyes could set up a little hand run play here as well.
Swing and a miss by Ava Nungester. 2 outs, a runner at first. Game tied at 1, bottom of the 7th.
Doesn't get much better than this. Nelsonville-York and Trimble all tied up in the 7th.
That's high. 1-1 to count. One pitch, and that's fouled off. 1-2.
Nungester seemed a little early there on that pitch.
A little early, got on top of it too.
Ava Nungester 2 for 3 in this game, a couple singles. That's high. Count evens at 2-2. 2 down. Runner at first for the Buckeyes. And that's popped up, and that will be out of play back behind us. Count stays at 2-2.
Good battle going on.
Jessa Davis with a pitch and a swing and a miss. The ball did hit the dirt, and the catcher completes the strikeout, throwing down the first, so we head to extra innings.
Let's play some more.
This game's tied at 1.
C&J Tax and Financial Services has served Nelsonville and the surrounding area for more than 5 decades with local professionals dedicated to your individual, business, and corporate needs. We also specialize in payroll and bookkeeping services with the experience and expertise you can trust.
We are locally owned. Our focus is on service, and we treat you like family.
I'm Dave Loge with Loge Insurance in Nelsonville. Serving clients in Southeast Ohio, I can help you with your Medicare Advantage plan and Medicare Supplement Plan questions and choices. If you're new to Medicare, or if you have questions on your current plan, give me a call. I'm here to help, 753-3376. There's no cost to you for your consultation. The insurance company pays me, not you. Give me a call today, 753-3376.
Fred Wolfe Automotive in Nelsonville is a great place to find quality vehicles at great prices. The family-owned dealership offers a wide selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs, from dependable daily drivers to rugged pickups and everything in between. At Fred Wolfe Automotive, you're treated like a member of the family with honest service and a commitment to the local community. Stop by the lot on Chestnut Street or browse online and find your next ride today.
Olivia Portier at the plate to lead off the Tomcats' 8th inning. Count now 1-1.
She is the leadoff batter as well for the lineup.
Swing and a miss. 1-2 the count.
And she's the one that scored the lone Tomcat run.
Way back in the first inning.
Got hit by a pitch and got around and then scored on an error on a throw on a pickoff attempt.
And that's popped up. Paige Hartman over there. And makes the catch. 1 down. Ava Richards will now bat.
Job by Hartman, as you'll see on the Fred Wolfe Insta replay. Got underneath it.
And that's popped up. Paige Hartman giving chase.
Oh, all for glove, but it was foul. Almost diving attempt there.
0-1 the count. We're in extra innings. Game tied at 1 here at Nelsonville-York. 1 out. Nobody on. Ava Richards trying to change that for the Tomcats. Swing and a miss.
Was it 15 strikeouts Gura had in regulation?
17.
17. My goodness.
And that's popped up on the infield. David Nungester makes the catch for the Buckeyes. Now Olivia Kessler will hit. She had a base hit last time up for Trimble.
She's definitely shown some power in the game. She's hit a few foul balls that have carried pretty well.
Pitch is outside, 1-0. Olivia Kessler at the plate for Trimble. 2 down, nobody on. Lily Gura on the mound. 1-0 pitch. And that's fouled off. Someone would have been standing over there. They'd have been doing the
Backstop.
2-step.
That's what it's there for.
1-1 to count. Pitch, and that's popped up out of play back behind us.
Doesn't hit a car this time.
Nope.
And that's fouled out of play, just short of the vehicles.
Everybody waiting and watching.
Almost hit the
You know,
same
they
car.
ought to do a pool. You know, if my car gets hit by a ball, I win so much money.
you
If
you
get
need
in
it to make the repair.
Almost hit the same car that got hit last time.
1-2 pitch and a pop-up towards center field, and that ball is caught by the Buckeyes' McKinley Nungester. So we head to the bottom of the 8th inning. Game tied at 1.
C&J Tax and Financial Services has served Nelsonville and the surrounding area for more than 5 decades with local professionals dedicated to your individual, business, and corporate needs. We also specialize in payroll and bookkeeping services with the experience and expertise you can trust.
We are locally owned. Our focus is on service, and we treat you like family.
Fred Wolfe Automotive in Nelsonville is a great place to find quality vehicles at great prices. The family-owned dealership offers a wide selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs, from dependable daily drivers to rugged pickups and everything in between. At Fred Wolfe Automotive, you're treated like a member of the family with honest service and a commitment to the local community. Stop by the lot on Chestnut Street or browse online and find your next ride today.
Back here at Nelsonville-York on this C&J Tax and Financial Services broadcast of the Buckeyes and the Tomcats. Leading off for Nelsonville-York is Haley Kerner.
And
Swing and a miss.
Kerner's grandfather, Todd, is watching from Newton, Kansas on our live stream. We appreciate him
That's fouled back.
checking out the game and all of our viewers.
Oh, 2 the count. 1-2. Jessa Davis with a pitch, and that's popped up out of play.
Good battle by Kerner here.
And that's popped up, and Jessa Davis will make the catch for the Tomcats.
Davis able to throw Kerner's timing off there on that pitch.
Yeah, Kerner did a nice job of kind of waiting on it, but then it was just kind of a half swing because you realized it was going to be a strike.
Yep, she started her load a little too soon. Tried to settle back and not swing, and it dropped right in, so she had to.
Charlie Russell at the plate for the Buckeyes, squares the bunt, fouls it off. Charlie Russell 1 for 2 in the game. She had a base hit back in the 4th inning.
Tomcats third baseman Olivia Kassler has been picking up on the bunt really well here tonight for the Tomcats.
0-1 pitch, and that's high.
Again, hats off to both these pitchers. We're in the 8th inning. They've both given up 1 run.
And a shot towards second base, and that is caught by Rylan Fouts.
I know the one Gura gave up was unearned. I don't remember. I think it may have been a fielder's choice with Nelsonville-York score. No, it was an RBI ground out, wasn't it? Yeah. So only 1 earned run between the 2 pitchers. This is excellent dueling match.
And a shot by Orr Swisher. This one snagged by the third baseman. And they make the pickup at first base. Nice play over there at first base by Ava Richards. So we head to the 9th inning. We're still tied at 1.
C&J Tax and Financial Services has served Nelsonville and the surrounding area for more than 5 decades with local professionals dedicated to your individual, business, and corporate needs. They also specialize in payroll and bookkeeping services with the experience and expertise you can trust. Locally owned with a focus on community service, they treat you like family. Call C&J Tax and Financial Services at 740-753-2903. Fred Wolfe Automotive in Nelsonville is a great place to find quality vehicles at great prices. The family-owned dealership offers a wide selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs. From dependable daily drivers to rugged pickups and everything in between, at Fred Wolfe Automotive, you're treated like a member of the family. With honest service and a commitment to the local community. Stop by the lot on Chestnut Street or browse online and find your next ride today. It looks like we're about ready to start the 9th inning here of our softball contest, tied up at 1-1. Top of the inning. Gura still out there dealing from the circle.
Tomcats will have 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Jessa Davis
against her counterpart pitcher. Davis done a wonderful job today, too.
Jessa Davis, 1 for 2. Had a base hit and also walked the last time up.
An instant classic between these 2 softball teams.
Gura with the pitch and a shot, and that will be foul down the first base line.
Great stop by the umpire down the first baseline. Making a one-handed play.
Be an athlete.
0-1 pitch, and that's high and inside, 1-1. One pitch, and that's high, ball 2. 2-1 to count. Jessa Davis leading off the Tomcat 9th. And a swing and a miss. Count evens at 2-2.
Yeah, good comeback pitch there.
And that's outside, full count.
Gura's going to challenge Davis here with this pitch.
Tomcats trying to get their leadoff batter on base. Buckeyes trying to prevent it. And that's ball 4.
One of the few walks we've had today. I don't know that I remember one. Might be the first.
Only 2 walks by
Okay,
Lily Gura. Swing and a miss. Davis going to second.
She was in there.
She's safe. Only 2 walks by Lily Gura, and both of them was to
Davis
Jessa Davis.
to the counterpart.
And it doesn't look like Jessa Davis has walked a batter for the Tomcats.
As I say, I didn't think there was many, if any, walks, and you have that as just the second one. Oh, there's a hit by a pitch, though.
That was Daisy Harvey. So the Tomcats get the first 2 on here in the top of the 9th.
Yeah. Got to wonder at this point if Gura might be getting a little tired. I mean, what did you say, 17 strikeouts. That's a lot of pitches here in the 9th inning.
Brooklyn Burdett at the plate. Ground ball to Paige Hartman. Knocks it down.
Tag third. She's
And
got
they
her.
get the out. They had a force play over at third.
Good job. It bounced off her glove there a bit and rolled away, but good stretch of picking it up.
That's the out you need there for the Buckeyes.
Absolutely.
So 1 down. Runners
play.
at first and second. And Lakin Smathers to the plate.
Got her
And
too.
that hit the batter.
I think you jinxed her, Joe. You said there
Well,
wasn't many walks.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is I think she's just tired. This is her 9th inning throwing the pitches, and she's thrown a lot today.
So the base is loaded now for the Tomcats. 1 down, and Rebecca Patton will be at the plate. She's 1 for 3. She had a base hit last time up.
When Gura was warming up, a lot of her pitches were trailing to the inside of the right-handed batter's box. When you get tired, and she did a great job of regaining control as soon as the game started, but when you get tired, some of that control starts to lose a little bit, it starts to leave off, and that's where she's hit these batters in that right-hander box.
Base is loaded, 1 down. Of course, the Buckeyes have a force at any base, including home.
Mm-hmm. Got to imagine the infield's probably going to come in a little bit.
Rebecca Patton again. She had a base hit last time up. Strike.
Patton looking for the bunt there.
Oh, 1 to count. Gura with the 0-1 and a swing and a miss. 0-2 the count.
Might take the bunt out of it. Who knows? Be a risk.
If it goes foul, that is a strikeout there.
0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. So 2 down now for the Tomcats. The bases remain loaded.
What a job there by Gura to come back and strike out this batter, make it 2 outs.
Rylan Fouts at the plate.
Bet you she fouls one off.
And there it is.
First pitch.
0-1.
She's done such a good job working the count today.
I bet she fouls off 2 more.
Last time up, Rylan grounded out to Cam Jolly at second. And a ground ball that will go foul. Paige Hartman charging that one.
Just barely foul.
Lucky break there for the Buckeyes.
So the count's 0-2 on Rylan Fouts. Game tied at 1. We're in the top of the 9th. Bases loaded for the Tomcats. Again, 2 out. Rylan Fouts at the plate. Gura with the pitch. And a shot towards the outfield, and it's going to fall. 1 run scores. 2 run scores. And Trimble leads 3-1. Rylan Fouts.
Yeah, what a great bit of clutch hitting by Fouts. We talked about it all day, about how she worked the count this time down to her last strike and drives in 2 runs with it. Great work by Fouts.
Base hit and 2 RBIs. Back to the top of the order, Olivia Portier at the plate.
Foul tipped into the glove.
Tomcats with runners at first and second, 2 down. They now lead 3-1. That's outside, 1-1. And a ground ball towards Cam Jolly. She makes the play, throws the first. And that'll do it for the Cats in the top of the 9th, but they put a 2 spot on the board in the 9th inning, and they lead 3-1.
Protect what matters with Loge Insurance in Nelsonville, your local trusted agency for home, auto, health, life, and business coverage. Loge Insurance helps families and businesses across the area find the right policies at the right price. You'll find reliable coverage with top carriers and real peace of mind with Loge Insurance. Stop in at the office at 130 West Washington Street or call 740-753-3376. Looking for a place to call home? Farmers Bank offers competitive real estate loans with decisions made locally in Nelsonville. Their team is local, which means they know the community and will help you find the best loan for your new home. Whether you're buying your first home or refinancing, Farmers Bank is here to guide you through every step of the process. And when you look good, you feel good, so bring out your best at Attitudes and Company in Nelsonville. From bold color and stylish cuts to nails, brows, and all the extras, Attitudes is your go-to salon. Whether it's a quick trim or a whole new vibe, their experienced stylists make sure you leave feeling confident and refreshed. 740-753-4434.
So Jesse Davis will try to close it out for the Tomcats. Cam Jolly leads it off. Play it first, and Cam Jolly is safe.
That might have been close, even if she makes the catch. So great job by Jolly hustling down the line.
So McKinley Nunguster will now hit.
Nunguster's had some great hits here in this game.
And they could use another.
And that's popped up. Shortstop calling for it, Brooklyn Burdett, and she makes the catch. And then Emmeline O'Neill will now bat for the Buckeyes. Buckeyes need 2 runs here in the 9th inning to keep this game going. 3 would win it.
O'Neill put a charge in one, but it flew out.
And a swing and a miss.
Aggressive swing again.
Emmeline O'Neill at the plate for the Buckeyes. Runner at first. 1 out. And a swing and a miss.
As that change.
Took something off of that one.
Mm-hmm.
Davis seemed to be throwing a little slower and maybe a little lower down in the zone here. Try to enact the double play.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss. So 2 down for the Buckeyes. Runner at first. Lily Gura will bat for the Buckeyes. And that's high, ball 1. Buckeyes with Paige Hartman waiting on deck. And that's high, 2-0. Jessa Davis with a 2-0. And a shot. That's a base hit to right field. And it gets by the right fielder.
1 run's going to score.
Cam Jolly crosses the plate. And
Gura
Lily
gets
Gura goes all
third.
the way to third. So the Buckeyes down by 1. And you've got Paige Hartman coming to the plate. She's 3 for 4, 2 singles and a double.
Is exactly who you want up the bat here for the
Absolutely.
Buckeyes.
I agree. Scoreboard is back operational, but they haven't had the second run up there yet. 3-2.
That's fouled back.
A little behind on that pitch there, Hartman was.
The base hit of any distance will tie this game up.
Absolutely.
Of course, if a ball would get by the catcher,
That's true, too.
it's one of those gambles. You got a short backstop. 0-1 pitch. And it's strike 2 call.
Good pitch.
0-2 the count on Paige Hartman.
The big moment here for the freshman.
Yes, it is. Tying run 60 feet away.
And an 0-2 count as well.
And that's popped up. And Brooklyn Burdett makes the catch, and Trimble has won the game in 9 innings over the Buckeyes.
What a contest.
3-2.
What a contest that was. Quick break here, and then on the other side, we'll bring the post-game show presented by C&J Tax and Financial Services and Fred Wolfe Automotive. C&J Tax and Financial Services has served Nelsonville and the surrounding area for more than 5 decades with local professionals dedicated to your individual, business, and corporate needs. We also specialize in payroll and bookkeeping services with the experience and expertise you can trust.
We are locally owned. Our focus is on service, and we treat you like family.
Fred Wolfe Automotive in Nelsonville is a great place to find quality vehicles at great prices. The family-owned dealership offers a wide selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs, from dependable daily drivers to rugged pickups and everything in between. At Fred Wolfe Automotive, you're treated like a member of the family with honest service and a commitment to the local community. Stop by the lot on Chestnut Street or browse online and find your next ride today.
I'm Dave Loge with Loge Insurance in Nelsonville. Serving clients in Southeast Ohio, I can help you with your Medicare Advantage plan and Medicare Supplement plan questions and choices. If you're new to Medicare, or if you have questions on your current plan, give me a call. I'm here to help. 753-3376. There's no cost to you for your consultation. The insurance company pays me, not you. Give me a call today. 753-3376.
Back here at Nelsonville-York, and the fans got their money's worth.
Oh, did they ever?
Today, they got to watch a couple extra innings here between the Buckeyes and the Tomcats, and Trimble, they scored 2 times in the top of the ninth. The Buckeyes able to score 1 in the bottom of the ninth, but Trimble gets the win 3-2.
And had the tying run at third when the last out was made. But what an instant classic softball game between Trimble and Nelsonville-York. Great contest.
And you look at the 2 pitchers, 2 sophomore pitchers.
Yeah.
We're going to see them the next couple of years going at it.
Absolutely.
Jessa Davis and Lily Gura. We have our players of the game, which is sponsored by C&J Tax and Financial Services and Fred Wolfe Automotive. Our player of the game for the Tomcats, Jessa Davis. She had 8 strikeouts pitching. She held the Buckeyes to 2 runs in the game, went all 9 innings, and also she was 1 for 2 with a base hit, and she also had 2 additional walks.
Yeah, I mean, just a great job overall for Davis. Well deserved.
Terrific performance there.
Mm-hmm.
And our player of the game for the Buckeyes, her counterpart, Lily Gura. She had 18 strikeouts for the Buckeyes.
17 of those coming in the regulation of 7 innings. That's 17 strikeouts out of 21 possible outs. She K'd them. She set them down. That is amazing. What a great effort.
And Gura got a base hit there in the ninth when the Buckeyes were trying to mount the comeback.
She was the runner at third waiting to try and score. So just unbelievable game there. I mean, again, 17 out of 21 outs in the 7 innings. She K'd them out. So, and then got another one for him in the extra inning. So what she was dealing, as was Davis. So rightfully so did we have these 2 as our players of the game.
So it was a great one here at Nelsonville-York, but the Tomcats come away with the 1-run victory in 9 innings.
And the Buckeyes will turn around and do it again tomorrow. They'll be right back here. We'll have the game for you streaming again as Nelsonville-York softball team will be hosting Amanda Clear Creek. So back on the hill we go.
So the Buckeyes drop now to 3-10 on the season overall. The Tomcats improved to 8-6. Again, in 9 innings, it took a couple extra innings to decide this game. In 9 innings, Trimble defeats Nelsonville-York 3-2. For our cameraman, Lukas Neville, and we thank Zach Richardson for joining us today. Our director, Joe Higgins, this is Jim McCumber saying, so long, everybody.